Hello, it's Railway Russ here again, and we're going to continue our efforts to go through the PC rail simulations, particularly the heritage ones. And in this video we have a look at Aberystwyth. Aberystwyth's on the Welsh coast, on the west coast, should I say, of Wales. Still open as a station, and it's linked to Machynlleth, which we have covered in a previous video. So if you want to have a look at that one as well, you'll see how it connects to this one, although there's a few boxes in between, of course. Anyway, Aberystwyth, if as always, have a look through the local information. Now I've made my mouse pointer a little bit bigger so you can see these a lot easier, and I've got the blue round it. I'm not sure whether you prefer that or not, but please let me know in the comments, and I'll adjust it as accordingly. Anyway, let's have a look. So as I said, I'll have a look in the local information. That gives you a brief history about the location. Obviously it was eventually incorporated into the Great Western Railway. Linked to the Cambrian coast at Dovey Junction, which it still does, and then it continued on to Machynlleth and so on. Now you'll have to forgive my pronunciations if fellow people who live in Wales. I'll try and do the best I can. Anyway, let's have a look at this simulation. Produced again by Rob Roterding. He seems to be quite proficient at these heritage simulations and still carries on doing so. And it was released through PC Rail in June 2019. The trial version starts at 06:07. It runs for about a couple of hours. I'll run it till about 8:05. There's quite a lot of shunting involved with this simulation, as you'll see as we progress, so it makes it quite an interesting layout to learn. Right, so the beginning of the timetable, as I say, starts at this time. The signalling layout's depicted in the 50s, and the timetable supplied is June to September 1959. Now we've got basically two lines coming into Aberystwyth. We've got the main double track line from Machynlleth, absolute block. We've got the normal block instruments for the up and down and the bell. The clearing point is indicated just beyond 37. I think you can actually change those points even though it looks as though it's in the clearing point. And then we've got the single line coming out the bay platforms down to Carmarthen. Now this was closed about 1964, and now of course you've got the Vale of Rydal, which is the narrow gauge to Devil's Bridge. This now uses these platforms 1 and 2, I believe. Platform 3 is now platform 1, and that's all that's left of the station. And yes, so I'm not sure about the current layout of that one. The adjacent boxes, so on the double track working to Llanbedran, I think that's how I pronounce it. It's not too far away, 68 chains, about 3/4 of a mile, so it's quite quick. Now notice one thing which catches me out even now: there's no track circuits along the down main up to the main signal number 1. Now I'll go through these route selections as we work through the simulation. So you could have a train standing at number 1 and you're not really aware of it. It will appear in the train's information window, of course, but it's quite easy to forget. Now the other section is quite a long one. That's to Llanellar, I think that's how I pronounce it. Now that's 5 miles and 3/4. So it's quite a way in that section. There is some instructions in the local information about using this line for shunting. You're not allowed to shunt behind these signals if there's a train in section, even going away from you. which is unusual. You can normally shunt in the section when the train's going away from you, but in this case you can't, and I think that's to do with the gradients. Anyway, it's all explained in the local information. I'm going to set up the skill level at level 6. I've got no late running or anything like that on, and the block bells as usual set to the menu. Right, we'll start the simulation. The first few moves are shunting moves. These are done as to fill in time as well in between the normal trains. If there's any large gaps again, I'll try and cut those out, and if or when I do so, you'll see a speeding clock in the corner to indicate it. I've turned the lever descriptions off. Of course, if you want those on, they are in the options configuration, and you can put the expanded lever plates on, which is useful too when you're learning the frame. I'll start the simulation running, then I'll go through some of the locations as we're going through it. This might make a few trains late, but so be it. Right, let's start the clock and let's have a look at the diagram, at the layout. So basically we've got 5 platforms, sorry. 1 and 2 is on this Carmarthen branch. We have got a link line, so you can actually have one on the down main arriving to platform 2. The track circuit's a bit strange on these lines as well. You don't know where the engine's at the bottom or at the signal, so you have to be aware. Platform 3 is straightforward with a release crossover through the middle siding. Platform 4, quite unusual. It's not as much as a curve as that in real life, but you have got 2 locations in platform 4 up to 46 and beyond, and we've got a straightforward platform 5. A few sidings that have got the loco shed in the middle, and that is depicted as loco shed 1 and 2 roads. We've got field siding, a branch siding on that one. We've got these gas works, which is a ground frame control on these points. We've got the up siding 2, up siding 1, and number 1 siding. I think that's all the locations. Now you notice we've got these right, except that's the light engine from loco 1. Right, let's just have a look where he goes. Start of duty for station, up siding 1, so he comes out locos shed 1 and he goes into up sidings 1. Now there's a few ways we can do that. Of course, you could actually run him up to there and across there, or in any of the platforms. So there's quite a few ways to do that one. Now this is quite a compilation, or there's quite a lot of crossings and tracks there. We've got, in effect, there's like 2 single slips connected to each other, and a crossover and the trap or catch coming out of the loco shed. Anyway, let's get this one out. So we need 23, so we need 41, the facing point lock, 25. Now I've not got sounds on there for my levers. Let's have a look. There, put the other sounds on so you know when I change the levers. Where was we bringing it out to? I forgot now. Into number 4 platform. So we need 44. These are all the facing point locks on that one. 39. It's quite, and then 23. That's that one, and then 24. Right, so that's all the points set up. So we need all those locking again. So that's 39, 41, 44. As I say, I've not gone through this many times, so I'll be a bit rusty on these signals. So now for 15, we've got 1, 15 and 86. So we've got 3 signals with route indicators. So if I want from 15 into number 4 platform, it's 17 signal. And then there you see number 4's appeared in the route indicator. So you've basically the signals numbers across the top are 1, 15 and 86. So that's signal 1, that's 15, that's 86. Then you need the correct number depending on where you want to go. It takes a little while to get used to it, especially from 15. There's quite a lot of routes from that. I'm going to click on shunt 2. Alright, yes, 99. Oh, I forgot what platform was going in then. It looks a bit odd with these track circuits lighting up. It looks as though the train's actually going, or the loco's going into number 5 platform, but it's just lit up on the blue, and that's the indicator there. So, I might slow this down actually, just a shade to start with while I'm going through it. So now the light engine's held at 99, so we could put the signals back. We've got 17. All we need is, let's have a look, see if we can do this minimum. Probably not. End up unlocking everything, to be honest with you. Yeah. Right, let's put 23, 25 and 24. Right, so that's all straight, and then we can relock those. 39, 41 and 44, and then clear 99. Hopefully that's the right one. Right, yeah, showing a minute late. As I say, I'm talking as well as I'm going through it. So this is going in upsiding 1, so we'll use the shunt 2 on number 12, save him dropping down to 93. Right, let's there's some strange flank interlocking on this point as well. If you notice, 61 is pointing into the branch siding, and yet 8 is not. So they are independent of each other. You can clear 8, or you could reverse 80, but you need 61 reverse to get 60 reversed, otherwise you won't get it. And of course 60's got 59 and 65, so it's got 2 facing point locks at the end. There's something in the notes about trains arriving in these platforms. Sometimes they can stop short of the crossover or up to the buffer stops. Again, that'll be in the notes. Right, as we go along. So let's put 99 back. He's braking for the crossover into the siding. It actually comes out, this is the loco 7406, it actually comes out of siding, up siding 2, so these must be connected internally. So that's the crossover 13 and 12 signal to go inside. I'll put the time compression on, just click that, so once it's arrived inside it should speed up till about 6:24, then when it comes outside. So after that, say basically these first few moves, few shunting moves, which is quite handy just to get you used to the layout. So he goes into field siding, freight transfer, then it comes out the field siding. Field siding is this one located there. So as I say, there's plenty of shunting about to do. And then we've got one coming out the branch siding. Oh right, yeah, that's the loco, goes from the field siding into the branch siding, which is this one, and it looks like it's picking up some stock. 4 coaches, ECS for the 715 to Carmarthen, which is to Echo 91. So that's the first passenger train departing Aberystwyth, and the first one to arrive is this one on the down main, 2J760705. Here we go, we see 315, platform 3, train stops short of switch 51. So there's a couple of locations there. Right, that one's gone in the upsiding. It won't necessarily come out till I reset the points. Time compression hopefully is working. Well, it doesn't seem to be, does it? Right. Oh, yeah, it's not too long, right? So, so this is the wagons, which is this loco's picked up. Say it's coming out in number 2, so we'll get the point set for that. So we need 10 and 11 signals coming out. There's some strange interlocking again on the ground frame. I'm sure for the ground frame you need 10 reversing, believe it or not. So you can't have a train going in the up main into the gasworks. Again, in the locking details, tells you about cautioning trains. In fact, I don't think you need to caution at all because of the low. I can remember reading something about the low speed. Not sure. Perhaps it's in the local information. Say best to print these out if you can. Here we go. Rules to caution trains. Because of the overall low speed, caution trains is not required. One thing I forgot to mention, of course, the distance signals. No levers, no numbers on there, so they are fixed distant. Again, because of the low speeds and approaching the terminus. Right, he's still coming out there. Yeah, I should have used the shunt too on that one. It's too late now. They'll stop at the. They'll stop at 78. It's gone a bit further than I expected. That's me not paying attention. So I put 11 signal back and 10 should go back. Now we need to bring these down into the field siding, so we really got to bring it across here down into number 2 platform. Yes, it's stopped at 78, so let's see if we can clear 8. Oh. Right, so 8's gone, and then we should be able to clear 12. Now sometimes on the main line, if you're coming out to number 3 platform, say you need and you want 98, you will have to clear 95 first. So it's got a main running signal to another running signal. So from 98 to 93, any signals in between, ground signals, what I call running line dummies, need to be clear before we can clear the main signal. Right. So we need this crossover, so unlock with 37, 38, relock. We also need this one as well, so that's 41 and 42 facing point locks. Crossovers 40 and relock. Let's have a look here. Is that clear or not? I'm not sure. Let me just release 71. Yes. Yeah, that was already set. So this should be. Oh, it's already stopped. This should be 36, I'm guessing. Yeah, we've got a stacked, a few stacked ground signals. There's this set here, and there's this set here. 36 top left takes you into there. 35, I would presume it could be 3 and 4 platform. That would be 3 platform, 4 platform. You'd use 27 and go up to this group of signals here. Then these signals, 28 would be 4, 29 would be 5, and 30 probably be 1. But don't quote me on that until we've tried it. If one doesn't work, try the other one. As long as you've got the points set, there's not an issue. Right, let's click on shunt 2. 86. So he goes into the field siding. We'll replace these 8, 12 and 36. Probably speed it up just a shade. The good thing about this skill level, you can change it on the hoof, as it were. You know, if it's quiet, stick it up to 9 till something happens, then slow it down, or leave it on real time, or whatever you prefer. Right, he's now slowing down. This held at 6, so we need 71 and lock in, 70 and relock. Now, what signal do we need? Branch. So that's routes 3 ways. You've got the branch, number 86, 88 takes you into loco 2, and 97 down to 96, 89 signal. So we need the branch 86, and then we can set these points up. We just need these track points putting back. 64, and then 82 should take us into the field siding. There we go. Right, so he's in there for 15 minutes, and he comes out this light engine, and he goes to the branch siding and say to pick the coaches up. And these come out the branch siding and they go into platform 1, terminate at 73, detached station pilot as OP03. Now the loco will be at the buffer stop end, so I presume once it's terminated he has to cross over, and then he's used, he goes to the upside in 1. Right, anyway, let's carry on. Let's put these signals back. 86 and 82. I can leave the traps. Just click on quick time advance there, just to speed it on a few minutes more. The time shown here, of course, is the arrival time in the layout in the station, 6:40. So we will be leaving the field siding a few minutes earlier. So this is going to from the field siding to the branch siding. Now let's have a look. It tells us which way it recommends. Shunt via signal 76, so it comes straight out there right behind this 76, across the crossover and into the branch siding. That's fairly straightforward. Right, this is wanted to permission to come out the siding, so we can now clear signal 63. And it should go right down to the buffer stops. We can set the points 80. That's all set now. 81, a smaller shunting arm there to go into the branch siding. Let's see if I've covered everything yet. If you've got any time, if you've got any comments, you know, it's always enjoyable to read them. Just type your comments in the comment section below. I always find it interesting to get some feedback and encouragement or whatever. If there's any simulations you want me to particularly look at, then drop me a line. Anyway, this has now arrived at the buffer stops, so I'm going to put 63 back. Now again, as you see, this track circuit is occupied. It looks as though you can't change these points, but unlock 75 74, and then 76, and then he will start to come across. I'll give him 81, and he can go to that signing, which is stock. Right, we've got the Loco OE91 comes out of Loco 2. He's 7802 Bradley Manor. He's working the 715 to Carmarthen, which is this this empty stock, which is just going to fetch. So again, it terminates in platform 2. When terminated, shunt to platform 1 via signal 58. So he'll come into this platform and then go behind 58 and then couple up to his stock. Right, we've put these signals back. Those I don't think you can actually clear the signal out the shed or any signal into platform with this crossover across. I'll just try it. Let's try 63, see if that, yeah. Right, so let's unlock 74, 75, reverse, relock. Let's just try 63 now. Yeah, so it is that crossover which locks it. 81 can go back. It's gone inside. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long before it's coming out again. Time, well, it's 6:43, so it should be appearing shortly. Accept train, that is the empty stock. So we can give the signal 79. The points have been, oh sorry, not 7. No, I clicked on 78 there by mistake. 78 is the section signal on the main line, the up and down main. Well, the up main should I say, and that's, we've got the white stripe indicating released by line clear, and also we've got one on 83 as well. This represents a single line token or tablet instrument. The Great Westerns tend to have these tyres token machines. You've probably seen these red curved top machines with the keys in, which fits in the hoop, and then that's given to the driver. Right, so he's coming out the siding. 79 can go back. 80. And now it's terminated. So, I don't think we can uncouple yet now. Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute or two to actually terminate the trains. Right, once I can uncouple that one, I think we've got to have this loco out first, otherwise the crossover will be preventing that signal. So I've got this one coming out of loco 2. So I can set the road ready for him. Oh, here we are, it's just changed now. So we need to uncouple the station pilot as OPO3, so right click, uncouple, loco, ignore that, retype over top of that OPO3 there, departs at 6:59. So the next movement, we've got this loco, it will be coming out of the shed very shortly. I was going to set the points for that one, so it's 71, and then we need 70 and 69, and relock those with 71. Oh, the traps, right, 69 is two-ended one, so when you set this point at reverse there, it will automatically put the trap points back as well. Right, it's asking me to accept that loco, which I can, and then all we need to do is clear 68. Now normally we could use a shunt to on that one, to shunt behind 85, 82, sorry, no, I'm the wrong line, to shunt behind 86, but it wants us to terminate. So anytime it's terminated, because there's no destination on there, it just says loco to here. So if you use shunt 2, it won't terminate properly, and it messes up the timings. So you just leave that as it is, and it will terminate on its own, and then it will probably change to a default OZ01. Right, he's breaking into the platform anyway, so I can put 68 back. Can't put 69 because they're locked, so I need 71 for that, 69, and then 70, and then relock with 71. Right, so he's terminated. There's nothing I could do with that. He's where is he going? Oh, he's going on this passenger train, which is waiting in platform 1. He lives at 7:15, so it's quite a while to wait for that one. Right, well, I can set these, set the route for this one. So okay, up to there, so we need to cross him across there, so we need the facing point 65 and 59, release 60, I can relock. The signal from number 2 platform on the branch is 86. So there we go, it just changed to OZ01. But at least it keeps the notes, so we know where it's going to go. So we've got a loco at the back of this, if you remember, the shunter which pulled these wagons out into platform 1. He's still standing at 73, and he leaves there at 6:59, goes via this crossover and goes to siding 1, which is this one here. I have to pick another ECS up from there. 7:35 to Shrewsbury. Right, that's that one. Right, now it's held at 85. Not cleared that signal. Oh, 85 is locked. I wonder why that is. It's at 64. Yes, it was. Oh, right, that was... can't clear 85 until 64 is reversed. Right, so 86 can go back. I should have got a shunt on that one. Just about done it. otherwise he'll end up going right down to 83. Right, he's slowing down for that, so 85 can go back, and then we need to reset this crossover. Yep, so it's 59 and 65 locks, 60 crossover, relock, but we also need 61, so I need the lock on 62, put 61, and then relock. Right, just check the route. Yep, that's all set, so I should be able to give 58, which is acting like a calling on signal as well, in effect, because this platform's already occupied. We've got the one off the back, haven't we, coming off? Oh, we've got right, so we've got the class 2 passenger offered to us on the main. Now, let's just try that. I've got this crossover reversed. Let's see if I can accept it. I can. So that clearing point symbol is actually probably there at number 1. Otherwise, it would lock these points. Let's see if we can move those points. Yeah, we can. So yeah, that's showing slightly wrong, that one, the clearing point there. Of course, on the branch, or the Carmarthen branch, it's showing just at the end of the track circuit beyond 58 and 57, so again there's no clearing point as such there. 58 can go back. Now this one doesn't arrive till 0705, and he goes into platform 3, so we need to just check those for that. So we need number 40 putting back, so that's unlocked. Move the points and relocked. So that is all set now for platform 3. Right, this loco is buffered up, so I need to right click and tell him to couple. He should have left, or he's waiting to go, so let's get this crossover set. So that's unlocked. 75 is across, so 73. Nah, I could use shunt too, but I don't think that's long at all. Yeah, just got a minute late on that one. So when do we clear the signal for this passenger? Well, we've not got our entrance section yet. He's actually braking as well. There's no rush for clearing these signals for incoming trains, because say it's 10 miles an hour anyway around the station. Right, so that loco is now coupled, Bradley Manor. Here we've got entrance section for that passenger on the main line. It's only showing 15. Still, there's no reason to stop him unless you've got something else happening across these points, etc. in front of it. Right, he's showing it to the buffer stops. Let's see to that one. So yeah, say again, this track circuit's showing all it's of 73. I'll unlock, reverse 75 and relock, and then clear 76 because he's actually at the buffer stops, and then he can draw down to this signal. Now what time is siding 1. Yeah, we don't want to delay this passenger train unnecessarily. He's coming in at 7:05. This we can actually bring it down to 96. This loco. So let's unlock with 71. Change 70 relock, and then for this route indicator we need 97, which is to signal 96 and 89, which is this one. So he's dropping down there. Now there's no distant signals to worry about, so there's no problems about delaying incoming trains, of course. Right, so he's now slowing down from there, so 97 could go back. He's braking, so we should get the signal for that. So platform 3 from number 1 is number 3 lever. Let's see if that works. Yeah, and it's got number 3 in the route indicator. These was quite elaborate device, really. There was all mechanical as well, no electronics. No, there was lit by light, but there were no electronics otherwise. Just got a big steel plate which moved into like a viewing frame as such, and saved a hell of a lot of. I mean, without the route indicator there, you'd have quite a big bracket signal. Right, he's coming in now. We can. It's in number 3 platform. Don't always know when it's clear of the signal, because I say this is not track circuited. But we'll put 3 back. We'll just wait for the this track circuit to clear, then we know it's definitely clear of this the signal, which he has now. So I'll turn enter section on that bell, and it's terminated. Right, what happens to him? Detach incoming engine and move forward. Describe as OJ76 when at the buffer stops. Right, so there's nothing to do with that one. He's waiting to come across the upsiding, so we'll do that now. So we need these 41, 42 to 40, and then I need 37 unlock in, 38 and relock all these again. That should be okay now. Yeah, if I try clear 96, let's see what happens. Yes, so we need 95 first, and then 96 should clear, and then we can. It's going into upsiding 1, so we can use train shunt 2 at number 12. Right, that's now changed from class 2 to class 5. Masses of instructions for there, as you can see. So we'll just do a bit at a time. So we've got to uncouple the loco. I don't need to describe it. What did it say? Detach oncoming engine and move forward. Right, so we have to tell him to move forward. So highlight it, right click, and click on proceed. Yeah, not done this much on some simulations. You know, we're saying proceed and reverse and stop, but obviously because there's no signal for that move, so we're telling him to proceed. So he's basically just going down to the buffer stops. Then we redescribe. If we redescribe before, he probably wouldn't move until his book time. Right, this one's now behind 12, so we better get these signals back. 96, 95, I'll clear 13 crossover, and 12. I've left all those points to sort out another time. Right, so here's at buffer stops. Now it did say When at the buffer, detach, move forward, describe as OJ76 when at the buffer stops. Attach station pilot OPO6, so that's a lot later on. It's another hour before that happens. That just sat in the platform for a bit. So just double check. So that needs to be OJ76, which I'll re-describe now. So type that in, OJ76. He departs at 7:24. Runs via the middle siding back to the loco shed, so he stops there for quite a while. Right, let's just recap. He leaves in 5 minutes. It's the first passenger to Carmarthen. So we've got the light engine in number 3 platform, which is at the buffer stop. And then we've got the stock 5J76, which is in platform 3. I'm waiting for the empty stock now from the upsiding 1. Might not appear. I've left 12 back. You got the signal going into a siding, in that case upsiding 1. I don't think it will appear until I put that signal back. It prevents it from requesting a train or movement from there, because she still thinks she's shunting inside. Anyway, let's so that can go. That's coming out upsiding 1. That's going into platform 4. I presume it's into the buffer stops as well. So let's clear 14. Right. Now we might need 93 as well, but we'll try the shunt to 12. So if we're going into platform 4, we do need these points putting back, so we'll unlock with 37, relock 38 and relock. Do we do these? No. Now 47, let me just check that. Yeah, that 48, oh, it controls that and that trap as well. So that's all set for number 4. So it's just braking now. Taking a long while to stop. Hmm. 14 can go back. 13, now it's still on 13. Does this from time to time. It's sort of very, very slow braking. Right, while he's oh, he is held at 93, so I probably can't clear 13. No, I can't. So I'll need 93 as well. That's probably why it's there. Probably only just a very short length past it. Right, 7:13. While he's doing that, we better get this one offered. So let's just check. Aberystwyth on the branch, class 2. So we're going on to the Llanny Larbell, and send is likely for class 2. All the points in the right position, so we need signal 84 and 83. Is ready to go. Now this empty stock is going into platform 4. Just waiting for it to stop. There. Right, so now it's stopped at 12. I've put 93 back. Change these points 13. And then bring it down 12. Let's have a look. What did I say? 27. Yeah. And into number 4 platform, I would say 28. And then 46 to take him into platform there. Right, that's all set all the way through now. This one's just starting to leave the station. You have to remember to send train into a section, of course. It doesn't show like a train online or line clear on the absolute block instrument. It just says whether it's going from or to, or the block is normal. So we'll send entering section so I don't forget, and off he goes. So 5 years later this line was closed. I think there's some flooding, if I recall, on that, which prematurely closed it. I bet it's in the local information. Here we go. Yes. Severely damaged because of flooding. Yeah. That's it. Right, we can put some of these signals back. 84 can go back. And then we've got the shunting move, so that 12 can go back, 27 can go back, 28, and it's still drawing into that. So once he's stopped in there, he will then form the 735, which is 2J6, so he should describe automatically. Then it's wanting us to detach the station pilot and describe as OPO4, which is another loco move into the shunting from the station into the field siding to pick up wagons for a freight train, the 805 to Carmarthen. Right, 83 can go back. That's section signal. Right, let me just see if I can. No, can't uncouple locos until it's terminated. On some of the later simulations, you can. As soon as you stop, you can actually uncouple the loco, which is obviously more realistic. So he's going to be quite a way on that branch, or quite a while before we get out of section for that one. Being what, 5 3/4 mile, 7-8 minutes, I presume. Right, so he has now changed into 2J6. I better put 46 back, and the loco is at the at this end, this sort of thing. He's pulled the wagon, the coaches out and gone in. So that now so let's get the loco uncoupled and described as OPO4. So it's right click, uncouple loco, and override that OPO4. Right, he departs at 7:18, which is now. So let's get the signal, which is 100. There we go. Right, so he's now, we're going into field siding, so we can run that one down behind these signals there. So we need 99, and then we can use the shunt 2 on 27. There. Right. That's everything seems to be in order, as they say. So I've got 5 coaches in number 4 platform, waiting for the 7823, another manor, to Shrewsbury and Oswestry. I presume that must have split it somewhere then, so 100 can go back. And 99. Let's have a look. Where we're going to, it's going to go into what? Loco shed. Whole field siding, not loco shed. Right, so it can go all the way down to number 2 platform. Well, I've still got 76 signal off. That would have caused trouble if I hadn't spotted it. Right, crossover unlock with 37, 38 crossover relock, and then I think I should be okay with the top dolly on that one. 36. He's not got a terminator. He's got field siding, so we can use the shunt 2. Not shown at the moment. It will come up later on. So he's going into field sidings. That's there he goes. Shunt 286. What time does he leave? Oh, he's at the buffer stops, if you remember. That OJ76, he came off this train in platform 3 and he's standing down there. So to get past it, he must go across this crossover. So I'm going to change those points. 51. Leaves in 2 minutes. I'll give him the signal, and keep an eye on that one as he's coming up the middle sidings. Right, he is now stopped. Here's showing you this class 2 on the branch. Must have just left the station. Yeah, he must have shown the stop. Right, where are we? So let's get 36 back. Unlock these points, so we need 71, 70 relock, and then we use 86 for the branch. And while he's drawing up to these signals, I could put 64 reversed, or we're passing over, and then 82. Right, we've got a class 9 offered on the main line. He doesn't arrive till 7:57, so there's quite a long time for that. Anyway, we can always accept it if you remember, irrespective of those position of points. And this class 9 is going into the upsiding 1. Yeah. Stops in platform 5. Alright, so he actually comes into platform 5. Allows the 2J68 to depart first, so he probably stands there for quite a while. And then in platform 5, detach engine, take to upsidings by station pilot. Right, so we can forget about that one. Where was we? Right, that one's gone into the field sidings. So I could put 86 back and 82 and just put the chaps back. Here's this light engine is coming down to 49, so we need 47 unlocking, 48 relock. Oops. Except Loco OJ68 from Loco 1. I'll just click on that for now. 47 and 49. Now he's going into Loco 1 as well. We've got one wanting to come in. Where's he go? Held at signal 15, engine for 735 to Shrewsbury, which is the one in platform 4. Right, well, let's get that one out first then. That will save us. Oh, we can't, can we? I've got this one in the way. No, that's the devil, isn't it? I could have kept him at 49 signal if I'd have known. I can't bring him into the Loco. Let me just recap. Just bear with me a second. Oh, the 15, that's the one coming out. That's the one going to Loco 1. Yes. Right, I'm actually going to put that one back behind 49, so I'm going to give him 46 signal. Oh, why can't I do that? Because I've got 52 up, sorry. Let me put the points back. Right, I'm going to try ball 46. Sorry about that, driver. Can't have one going in and out the shed at the same time. So I'll put shunt to 49 on that one. There. Meanwhile, let's have a look at this one. Signal 15. 735 to Shrewsbury, and the 735 to Shrewsbury, yeah, it's 2J6. Well, it's been nice if a little note about that, really, but anyway, not to worry. Let's set all these points. Oh crikey, this is going to take some thinking. Let's unlock. That's train intersection for that freight. So 44, going to unlock. I think we need 41, that's the outer section on the branch and the passenger. Let's see if we can set the road. 23, yes. 25, yes. I think we need 39 unlocking because we need 26. No, we don't. 24. Yeah, it takes you a while to get used to this these points and facing point locks. They're quite a strange setup. Right, so at least that engine's behind there now, so we can get them out of the shed. Let's relock everything up again. So we need 39, 41, 40. Oh, another movement from the field siding. Oh, see, I thought this was going to be a quiet simulation, to be honest with you. Right, so what signal do we need for this light engine? 15 is going into platform 4, so that's 17 signal. Fingers crossed. Oh, 44. Not clear 44. I'm not locked. Let's try it again. 17. Oh dear. Not having much fun here, are we? Let's wonder if it's this. Yeah, let me try 47 or 48. Right, let me just check. That's all set. Platform 4. 17. Got it this time, so we have to have this crossover set across as well. I suppose that makes sense. Right, so this loco's waiting to go back on shed. Now we had another thing beeping it with field siding 9P04. Right, terminate in platform 2. Right, let's just get him out then into platform 2. So we need 64. I did slow this down, didn't I? It's on level 6. I'll tell you what, I'm going to slow it down a bit more while I'm talking. 63. Right. There we go. So he terminates in platform 2, then shunt to platform 1 via signal 58, which is that one. Terminate at signal 73. Describe as 9 Echo 98 when stopped in platform 1. Detached station pilot as OPO5, so that'll be at the buffer stop end. I'm not clear 46 for that. Right, 17 can go back. Oh, let's yeah, that's track shake. It's a bit odd, but again, it's this yellow or this yellow one, and it's this one coming out into platform. Alert signal 1. Oh right, yes, here we go. Look, this is a classic example. 9J02. This is the freight coming in, and it's held at signal 1. We don't we can't see it. There's no track circuit, which is a shame really. It would be nice to have a track circuit there, especially at the main signal. It doesn't arrive till 7:57, so there's no, but it does say allow 2J68 to depart first, which is the one from platform 4, and he doesn't depart. Oh, he departs in 2 minutes. That's not much right. Why is this like, chain terminated? That's the engine. It looks like it's trapping my loco going back to the shed there. Wonder what I did wrong. Perhaps I was a bit late with that one. I don't know. Right, this one's terminated. This is now terminated. Right, so I'll wait for him to change. He's going to shunt to platform 1. Right. He's actually moving. Oh, he actually terminates in this platform 4. It looks like it now. It's started to move. Now this one's going to be a bit tight. So I think we'll couple up and get that one away straight away. So to do that, let's get the point set. Put 38 back. I've got all these points to put back. So I know we want 44 lock. 39 and 41. Might as well do everything. Right, put them all back. So it's 23, 25, 24. There, I think that's okay. And relock with 39. Yeah, I suppose if you keep doing that over and over again, you'd do it in your sleep. Right, so this one's still moving down. Needs to be moving to platform 1. Right, it's actually stopped. So I'm going to actually click on proceed and then click on couple. Yeah, it's due to depart. Meanwhile, I've got this loco waiting to go to the loco 1. He's going to be a bit late. Anyway, he might not be required for a while. So while he's coupling up, I'm going to offer that one on. So it will be 2J68, Aberystwyth, Shrewsbury, Oswestry, and it's class 2. So let's offer that one on. It's likely for class 2. There we go. And is coupling up. So while he's coupling up, I think I'm safe to clear the signals. So I've got 100, 99, 93 and 78, the section signal. Right, meanwhile let's have this shunt, this freight. Been delaying that one. So 59, 65 to unlock, 60. Right, this is this flank protection. 62, 61, 62. Now I can get 60. Yeah, it catches me out every time, that. It's due to the gradients, I believe. Now where is this one now? So I need 86, the branch. Oh, it's probably, oh yeah, it's beyond it, isn't he? So 85 then. Oh, that's caught me out, that one. Why is he not number 2 platform? Terminating platform 2. Something's not gone right there. I'm going to click on proceed, see if I can move him out of the way. Yeah. Yes, I don't think he's stopped in the right position for some reason. Anyway, let's we've got this passenger train leaving. So 199. Oh, I probably know why this signal don't work. I've not put these traps back again. Look, 64. Right, this is now let me move this light engine up. No, I don't click on the diagram, it's cheating. 47, 48, relock, and 49. I'm going to move that one into the shed before I get this freight train in, although there's plenty of time. And train into a section on the main line. Right, let's see if I can move this one now. 86. No, let's try 85. I'll just click on yes for that. 85. Yes, we've got him. So that can now shunt to 57, 58. Yeah, I think I just left 64 normal. That's why I couldn't clear the signals. If I'd just put that back right, it'd been no problem. Right, 49 can go back. Sorry, diagram. Goes. Let's put these mainline signals back. Somebody said I was going to have a quiet shift here. Aberystwyth. I think they was having me on. Right, he's going into loco 1. So again, we've got all this this lot to sort out. I just tend to unlock everything and then route it 24, 25 is it? And 23. Right, that's into the shed. Relock again. And then 91 hopefully will take him into the shed. There, that's that one. So we've got that freight train going behind there. Yeah, that's this one. Oh, we've got that other one came in. Echo 98. Loco 2. Engine for freight. Oh, so that is for this freight. What's being shunted in? I'm not sure which end the loco is on that one. Detached station piloted platform 1. That's the outer section for that passenger. Right, we've still got that one. I say 7:57 is plenty of time for that. Right, he's now held at 57, so shunted platform 1, terminator signal 73. Right, okay, so 85 can go back. All these points, 50, 62 as well. 60 and 61. Relock. And signal 58. Right, so where's this loco? Terminating platform 2. Right, so it's going from loco 2 into platform 2. Right, that should be fairly straightforward. Let's unlock 70 and 69. Relock. Check the route and clear 68. Right, it does terminate, so we don't have to use shunt or anything like that. Right, that loco's gone in the shed. We can have this freight train inside, I think. So he's standing at 1 and he's going into the, well, it says upside in 1, so he does arrives in platform 5. Stop in platform 5. Right. Okay, so let's set the route for platform 5. Just to unlock all these points again. Probably don't need all these locks, but it's just to make sure. So 24 seems okay. So we need 26, I think that one is. And 25, back. Right, that looks about right. Yeah, I should say that's for platform 5. Relock. Where are we? 39, 41, 42. Right. Yeah, I think that's it. Platform 5, so that is number 1 signal. Let's see if that works. What have I not done? Platform 5. Yeah, definitely number 1 signal. Just see if I've got to put 23 back. I'll even put 42 and 40 back. There, that's all set. Right. Not a running line dummy now. Let's try it again. Got it this time. So, must have been something to do with that interlocking. Right, 68 can go back. And 58. And remember 64 is already back. 69 should I say. Which is unlocked by 70. And then I need 70, 71. Right, this loco shunt to platform 1 via 58. Remember this, I've got to detach the station pilot for that one. That's OP05, so I'll do that now. Retype it OP05. Depart due 7:43. Oh crikey. Terminate in platform 2. Right. So I'm going to do that now. He's moving into there. Let's see if I can get that crossover, which I can. So if I clear 73, that is now departing. Yeah, basically just leaves Aberystwyth station and goes into platform 2. Take to platform 5 to shunt wagons off 240. Well, this is this freight what's coming in, so that's the pilot for that. Meanwhile, we've got this loco to wait this train. He needs to be brought forward, so I can use 86. Again, I've got to change these points, so it's all this flank protection business. 62, so I need 61. Relock 62, and 60. 59 lock and 65. Cracky. Now this loco in this buffer stop, you'll only notice the buffer stop when it tells you on there, the track circuits. There we go. Train terminated, number 2 platform. So that is now at the end there, so I'm going to put the signals back. Relock. This loco's going forward. Now what's happened in there? Stopping platform 5, detach engine. We haven't done that yet, have we? We've not detached the engine. Still got the signal off, of course. I don't know. Number 1 back and out of section for that one finally. Right, yeah, so it's showing us still as 9J02. I'm going to detach engine then. Uncouple loco and call it OJ02. Yeah, lots of things happening. Right, let's catch out that one. Right, so L85. Oh yes, I need 85. And these now wants to. I'll use the shunt 2 on that one. Can't as yet. Have to wait a minute. So I can put 86 back. And remember we've got one down at that bottom. OP05. Now it does say on that one take to up sidings, look by station pilot OP05, but he will disappear. That will just go as OZ01. Oh, OZ02 in this case, because we've got OZ01 already on the layout. Let's see if we can use shunt too. I can't stop him at all. I clicked. Oh, I held at 57. Oh, that was lucky. Didn't use shunt 2 on that for some reason. Right. He can now go back on his freight, so we need to unlock all these points. 59, 65, 62 locks, 60 crossover, 61, and relock. They ain't the money, didn't they? These Great Western Signalmen. 58 should then set back there. Oh, describe as 9 Echo 98. I've not done that yet, so I should be able to do that now. Describe 9E98. There, departs at 8:05. Now then, this is supposed to be leaving platform 5 in 2 minutes. I've not got this. Oh, where's this light loco? He's there. Right, he needs to. So let's see if we can move that one up to 76. Yeah. So he needs to come right across all this lot and then back into platform 5. Right, here we go. Let's bit at a time. So we need 70. Yeah, that's okay. So I can actually give him the signal to go down there, which is 97. Meanwhile, I get this lot sorted out, so I need 41 and 42 unlocking, so I can get 40. These are in the wrong place as well, so I need 39 and 44 unlocking, so I can get 24 back. And I'll do 26 back as well. Yeah, that's all straightforward. So I'm going to even change this crossover 38, relock, and relock all these points. 39. Just pull all the locks. Right, now, let's just say I can't clear 96 without 95, so I'll clear 95 first, then 96, and then I'll tell this loco to shunt behind 27. Yeah, it's a bit tight, that is. 752. There's no way I'm going to yeah, I suppose I left that one down there too long. Anyway, we've got signals left off here. 58, 76 and 97. So that freight train is now buffered up, so I need to right click attempt to couple. So yeah, it's got a few minutes, that one. It's this one that's a bit tight. Right, just waiting for this one to come to stand, which is doing. There we go. So 96 can go back, and 95. I'm just going to leave all those other points set for the minute. This crossover unlock with 37, 38 relock. Let's have a look. 27 signal, I think. Right, now for number 5 platform, all we need is 32. Can I change that? Oh, yeah, I thought I'd want a facing point lock there, but of course it's not a facing point to passengers. Oh, that seems straightforward. Now, which signal is it going to be? I'm going to try 29. Wow, got it right. But that's into number 5 platform, which he needs to couple. What time are we? Yeah, we've done quite a while. So I'll go to about, well, we watch this one depart. These two moves, and then Should be enough. Yes, so that loco behind this one is going to be late as well. OJ02, which is at this end of the this end of the freight what arrived. So we've got in platform 3. Oh, that's the one what stops there quite a while. Quite a lot of shunting to do with that one, as you can see. Right, signals can go back. He's buffered up. Let's get him to couple. There we go. Now we can clear that signal, get that one out of the way. Where does he go? Up siding 1, which is this location here, definitely have to pass 93. So I can clear the signal for that, which will be 94. 92 is obviously into the loco shed. Right, he's coupling up to that one, and then he should leave straight away. So it's 3 or 4 minutes late on that one. Right, and there he goes. So it's going up sidings 1, so let's use the shunt 2 on 12. And I am going to clear 93 as well. It's got 21 wagons on there. So once he's cleared the platform, or cleared these points, we can set all this crossover and points to go into the shed for this this manor to go in. Better not forget that one. It's a freight waiting in platform 1. The driver's just nipped into the office for some hot water for his mash can. Right, I'll put 94 back, and while he's going up there, I'll see if I can get this road set. I definitely want 44 lock-in, and 39, probably 42 as well, I'm not sure. Right, let's have a look. So 23 up, 23 is locked. Yeah, I've got 41 locked. 23, 25, and 26. I suppose it is quite logical when you think about it. 23, 25, 26, all relock again. So I've got 39, 41, 42, 44. Meanwhile, let's get that one inside. So 93 can go back. 13 is the crossover. And 12 maximum inside. This one is ready to go. So I think the signals are set now for that one. Into loco 1. Yeah, let's just clear 92. And yeah, departure due 7:58. That's just spot on time. So not too bad there, only 3 minutes late. Yeah, these These points and locks take a little bit of getting used to. You've got 23 coming out of the shed, which that isn't locked, but the other part of it, which is this bit here, that is locked by 41, which also locks one end of 40. It's a little bit confusing, I think, to start with, that the junction area. So he's drawing down the platform 5. So just to recap on what's happening, we've got this class 9 in number 1 platform. He's ready to go to Carmarthen at 8:05. We've got this empty stock in platform 3, which has got to be shunted with later on. So we're basically waiting for station pilot OP06, which arrives at 8:03. And we've got so it's taking one of his detach engine 1 code, so it's taking the mail van off the back, describe as 5P96 and take to platform 4, stop at signal 46. So that's just comes into the with 1. Then he's returning back, then detach coach at the buffer end, so that's another mail van as 5Z01 leaving platform, take the train to platform 5 where it will terminate, return station pilot platform 3 to pick up the remaining mail van and attach it to the mail van in platform 4. Right, quite a bit of shunting going off there. Right, all these have gone inside now, so we can put 92 back, 12 back. I'll put the points back just so I don't forget. Do we need to put all these back or not? I'm going to offer this class 9 on so I don't forget it. So he's on the branch bell. Here's line clear for class 9. And get these signals off for that. So that's 84 and 83. So the next movement is up signing 1. Right, so yeah, that's we just put that stock in. So this is the loco coming out up signing 1 behind 12, then it's going to cross into platform 3 to shunt that. So we do all need these all putting back, don't we? So I'm just going to unlock everything there, I think. 23, 25 and 26. That's all set. Oh, 32, I'll put it back as well. Right, that's all set for through running. There we go. This is the loco. So I could have left 13 across, gone to 14 and shunt to number 12. Also I need 40 putting back. I can get these cross over 38. Right, I can all lock that up I think now. So it's 39, 41, 42, 44. There. This freight train's just starting to leave. Whistled up and off he goes. On his way to Carmarthen. Must have been quite a nice scenic line down that side. So he's coming out and slowing down. I want to send the entry section for that one so I don't forget. He's now stopped there, so 14 can go back, 13 and 12 will drop it down to the signals. Now then, we need the signal to bring it into platform 3. What do you reckon? 35. Oh, yep. I just thought 36 would be across this. 35. Yeah, of course, yeah. 27's down to that dolly. Logical when you think about it. Right, so we've basically run through a couple of hours now of the trial version. To stop that, So just to recap, we've got this freight leaving Aberystwyth now on the branch. I can actually put 84 back. 83 can go back when it's clear. And then we've got this light engine coming down into platform 3 to perform an extensive shunting operation with the sounds of it. So yeah, I'm going to stop that. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. You get to know when the videos are released. And if you've got any comments, I'd love to read them. Please enter them below. So we'll see you another time. Again, thanks for watching, and look forward to the next video. Cheers for now then. Bye.